Hello, everyone. So glad to see you on here. And we wanted to talk about the biggest mistake people make when they're talking to their body with their pendulum. So we have been working with people in our last challenge about how to ask yes and no questions to your body with a pendulum. And that has been going, it went really great for a lot of people, and they got a lot of insights,
A lot of clarity.
a lot about what they needed to do that day, what kind of decisions they needed to make about their business or finance or personal lifestyle. And they were able to get a lot of clarity around what they and their body needed and what was the best direction and action for them to take in the moment.
Yeah, and it's so important to confer with your body, because your body knows everything about you, what's going on, what has gone on in the past, and it's able to give you a really concise view of what you need to do to be able to get to where you want to go.
Yeah.
And the challenge is to figure out what type of questions to ask to be able to get the response from your body that's going to be really helpful for you.
That's going to lead you to make the best and the right decisions for you personally that will lead you to that prosperous and healthy future that everybody wants.
Yeah. And one of the things that we notice is there are specific questions that are really not helpful when people are using a pendulum. So we really wanted to talk about the biggest mistake that people make when they're using a pendulum to give them direction by asking yes/no questions. So first, the area that we see most often is people will say, what's going to happen in the future? Am I going to find the love of my life in the next 6 months?
Or am I going to earn 10K? Or
am I going to get the perfect job sometime in the future? Or, in 2 months, am I going to move to a place that's going to be better for me?
Yeah, so it's the body is so good at answering questions about what has happened to you in the past and the effect that those things have had on your body, have had on your chemistry, your emotional being, your psyche. So things that have happened in the past and things that are happening right now, and how those things are impacting you and impacting your ability to move forward and things like that. So when you ask about stuff that's going to happen in the future, that's really hard to know, because maybe you don't make a decision that will lead you to make more money, or maybe you aren't acting in a way when you meet that maybe perfect person that will lead that person to want to be with you. Or do you see what I mean? When you two things, when you don't always have control of the outcome of things in the future, or when you maybe have control of it, but you're not aware of how you're acting in the moment, that might change how things are in the future.
Yeah, so let's look at it a real simple way. When we've had something that's happened to us in the past that keeps us from being able to do something effectively the way that we want to now, asking about, for example, if we had a bad relationship in the past where we felt like somebody really didn't respect us, but we put up with that anyway and kept giving that person love until they just completely disrespected us and left us, we might think, wow, that was love. And now when I ask my body, am I going to be able to find love in the future? Your body says, well, let's look at if you're really ready to be in love with somebody. Is a relationship really the best thing for you? So your body, when you ask a question about the future, it doesn't understand that you're not quite ready or you don't really know exactly what you want right now. So a more appropriate question would be something like, is this a good time for me to look at being in a relationship with someone?
Mm-hmm.
Or do I have the skills I need to be able to get the financial results that I want right now?
Right. And along that line, it's that then again, you can ask, so do I need to learn more? You know, some people think they have to keep learning and keep learning all the time. Do I have the skills right now in order to do this specific task? And you ask your body that, and it'll be like, oh, no, you do have the skills right now, and go for it, or something like that. You know, so you can ask very specific questions in the present, asking about how you are right here, right now. And that's really the beauty of the pendulum, and how we work with it is that you can get just fabulous answers to those really hard questions that are affecting us right here, right now, so that we can make the right decisions right here, right now. Hi, you guys. Hi, Greg. Good to see you. I'm so glad you're here. That's awesome. Yes. So again, just to wrap that idea up, is don't ask your pendulum questions about the future. It's not the best accurate response that you can get. Ask your pendulum about how you are right here, right now, what you need, where you can go from here. You know, just like, am I ready for this? Or
well, a lot of the coaching that we do with people is to ask them specifically what they might be interested in knowing more about. So if somebody says, you know, I really want to know what's going on in my business and how I'm going to be able to be more successful. I have this vision of where I want to be, but I don't seem to be able to get there. So that's when we look at the questions that you would ask to be able to get more specific about why you're not getting there.
Hi, Debbie.
And the questions are so important because the answers that you want to get are those that are going to give you insight into what to do now so that you can achieve the results that you really want in life. And what we find is that a lot of times somebody will say, I want to be able to bring in more clients, for example, and they'll say, body, is this a good time for me to be able to bring in clients? And your body might say, yes, it's a good time. Oh, will I be able to get the clients that I'm really prefer in my business right now? Your body might say no. And then
you're like, what
the heck?
What do I do about that?
Yeah.
And that's, you know, your body going around. That's where knowing how to ask the questions and kind of going around in order to get to, well, why isn't it? Why won't I be able to do that? Is there something in the way of me doing that? Oh, is it something that I'm doing, you know, incorrectly? Or is it something I'm not doing? Should I be doing this specific thing? This, you know, do I need to get more leads? Or all, you know, all of those business type specific questions about what you could be doing now. And then if you get those answers and you're like, you still don't do them, then it's like, well, I know I should be doing that. Why aren't I doing it? Why can't I make myself do them?
Why aren't I taking the action that's best for me?
Right.
And then you want to ask your question, is there something that's blocking me from having the success that I really want, from being able to get the clients that I want? Then your body says, yes.
And then you're like, again, what? What is that? So that's where we'd love to offer you some help. In a thread below, we are offering a free rapid relief healing session where we can look at some of the blocks that you're having, and we can help you figure out questions and how to get to those blocks and heal at least one of them, right?
At least
one of them, because it takes a little time, and this is just a quickie session to help you get more acuity with being able to ask the questions and get to the core of the issue, why that prosperity, why the health, why all those things aren't coming to you, even though you envision them and you are beginning to manifest them. We will help you get there faster. So click the link below in the thread below that is for the Rapid Relief Healing Session.
And this can be really powerful and quick. We can get to at least one thing, and that could be the thing that really gets you going and is the difference between kind of spinning your wheels and having your dreams come true.
That's
so
right.
we look forward to seeing you.
Yep.
Click the link below and schedule a time.
Yeah, it'd be awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Love
See
you
soon.
guys.
Bye.
Bye.